What is up, Cahir Club, and welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody's been having a wonderful, wonderful week so far. It is Wednesday. We are at the midpoint of the week. I was a bit worried this stream wasn't going to happen because my Wi-Fi was down all of yesterday, and that was kind of annoying, I'm going to be honest, because I was like, I'm going to edit a video today, I'm going to get the thumbnail done for for today's stream. And then I realized, oh, I need the internet to download the VOD, and I need the internet to get the assets for the thumbnail, and the internet is kind of necessary. But yeah, hello Brugger, and hello Alex, how goes it, I hope you've both been doing well, and hello Rabid Thor as well. Treadmill Challenge, indeed, welcome to the Treadmill Challenge. Basically, Pokemon is a game about team building. As you go through the game, you accumulate more Pokemon, and you have to make your ideal team. Even in Nuzlocke and hardcore Nuzlocke and stuff, it's all about making a team that gels well together, and is like the best for each upcoming challenge. This, however, is the Treadmill Challenge. We're gonna fill up our team pretty quick because you have to capture one Pokemon on every route. It will be the first encounter you have. If you faint that encounter, it's the second encounter or the third encounter. However many times it takes you to catch a Pokemon. Running away isn't allowed. Deliberately fainting the opponent isn't allowed. Because I'm a man of honor, I will not be breaking these rules. But you have to capture one Pokemon every route. After the team is full, your oldest Pokemon gets the boot. You replace it in with the newest Pokemon, like a treadmill, like a conveyor. So the Treadmill Challenge, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm interested to see how this is going to go, and how hard it's going to be as well. Because, again, Pokemon is about team building, you know? Pokemon is about making sure you have a team that gels well together. So, being forced to use just whatever comes up, I think that's going to be a really interesting, at the least interesting, obstacle to, like, overcome. And it's also going to make grinding a very weird thing. Because how do you... It's not really going to be a thing. Maybe I should choose an X and Y, because you don't need to grind as much in that. It'll be fine. Your Tomica DeLorean has finally arrived? Hell yeah. Alright, but yeah, let's hop into it. Because I'm excited to. I think this is going to be cool. Obviously we're doing black and white. I think there's a very funny scenario that could perhaps happen here. Will it? Are you actually on a treadmill? No, it's just it's a metaphor for what the teams are going to be doing. I'm going to have to replace the oldest team member with the newest team member, and I have to catch a Pokemon on every route. But yeah, let's get into it. We don't need to read this. We've seen this bit a bazillion times on this stream because I'm shiny hunting for this Minccino. Every other Monday. Not every Monday, every other Monday. Alright. But yeah, I'm interested to see what we're gonna like get to start off with. Also, as we get into it, what starter do you guys think I should pick? Here. Rosie, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's been going well so far. Yeah, today we're doing a challenge, the Treadmill Challenge. We have to replace the oldest Pokemon with the newest Pokemon, and we have to catch every Pokemon, a Pokemon on every route. Alright. And now we are almost done with the Juniper thing. Yeah, let's get some starter suggestions in chat. What does everybody think I should choose? We have, obviously, the classic three. It's Snivy, Oshawott, Tepig. It's very laggy for you. It says frames are good on my end. Is anybody else having issues with lag? Paid your new iPhone fully? So it's yours forever now? Hell yeah. Yeah, I think mine should be pretty soon paid off. I got it a couple of years ago because, better VTuber tracking. But I think I've almost paid mine off myself, actually. But yeah, well done. Alright. Yeah, we're not going to do a dialogue read here. Who knows? Maybe we'll be doing a dialogue read of black and white later this year. Or maybe I shouldn't give in to the copium that everybody seems to be on. It's a weird sense of copium, because half of everybody's being like, yeah, we really want black and white remakes this year, and everyone else is like having a meltdown every time the word Univer is mentioned in an official capacity, which is kind of funny. Because, like, on one hand, there are people being like, yeah, Univer, every time, like, they show, like, a glimpse of Reshiram and Zekrom. And on the other hand, everyone's going like, oh, no. When, like, Zekrom's tail is, like, in a shot, and everyone's like, oh. Alright. Starters. If nobody has any suggestions, I might roll a dice or something. Because we do need to choose a starter, but I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't fucking matter. They will be gone by the second gym. Like, I've done, like, they'll be there for the first gym, which doesn't help. They won't be there for the second. By gym 2, gone. Like the wind, we will still have the elemental monkey, but I'm sure no one is happy to hear that news. Right, no one's got a suggestion. I'm going to get a dice out. Oh, I'm off screen. That's not great. Alright, Sniper will be 1 and 2. Tepig will be 3 and 4. Oshawott will be 5 and 6. Let me just get a decent fucking... there we go. Sorry, using my Dungeons and Dragons dice here, yeah. 1 and 2 is Snivy. I just realized a better way I can do this. Okay, just an all-around better way. Three! That is... Tepig. We're going with Tepig. Alright. I guess being able to use the touchscreen makes sense, I just haven't done it before. We're 2 seconds away from grabbing this boss in Hollow Knight by the horns of her mask and doing something that would... in like a murder way? Or in like a weird way? Alright. Wi-Fi is very laggy. Oh, that's not fun at all. Yeah, again, I sympathize. My Wi-Fi was out all of yesterday. Hopefully it does clear up soon. Okay. Pokemon Trainer Bianca. With the Snivy. I'm now realizing I do not have... what was it called? Oh, we got a girl Tepig! That is rare. That is the rarer one. You're sped up at this point. Understandable. Best of luck. Rob, hello. How goes it? I hope your week's been going well. We're doing a challenge today where when we catch a new Pokemon, it replaces the oldest. But we have to capture a new Pokemon in every area. Okay, I thought I missed then. But Radiant version and Hall of Gods, I don't know what those words mean, but I'm guessing it means harder. Alright. Unless, like, this thing hits us with the one-shot. Also, Rolling Team, exactly. Or the Treadmill Challenge. No real treadmills are not. The rules are below in the description, but I feel like they're pretty easy to understand. Felix, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's been going well so far. Today we're doing a challenge in which we have to replace the oldest Pokemon with the newest. And, what's it called? But we have to capture 1 Pokemon per area. It's a revolving door of Pokemon, exactly. It's like a conveyor belt. Alright. You don't sound like you're running. No treadmills. Disclaimer: no real treadmills are involved in this challenge. Sounds fun. Hell yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Again, like team building is a huge part of Pokemon. So we're gonna find out how big of a part of Pokemon it is when, like, the Elite Four is gonna be fought by Victory Road, Route 10, Route 9. More of Icarus. Dragon Spiral Tower. Route 8. That kind of stuff. Alright. Sharon time. It's going to be interesting because levels are basically irrelevant in this. Which is going to make things difficult. Well, not like irrelevant, but like... We're probably going to be going into the Elite Four a little underleveled. Maybe not that underleveled. I guess our Route 10 and Victory Road Pokemon might end up being a bit low-leveled. But we will have, like, all of Victory Road to train them up. Is a difficulty option where you rematch every bush you've beaten? Ah, fair. And Radiant means you die in one hit. Oh. Alright. Well, you're pretty pleased. You managed to beat one of the hardest bosses in Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1 today, so you're kind of hyped. Hell yeah, congrats! Alright, yeah, we don't get the running shoes yet. Wait, so is it first encounter on the route, or do you look again if you fail to catch? You look again. But I'm not allowed to skip out, you know? If I see if I end up encountering a Pokemon I don't want, I'm not allowed to feint it on purpose. I must treat this with honor. And take the L if I get a bad Pokemon. And I guess if I get a shiny, it can just be added to the Treadmill. There's no real harm in doing that, but this is Gen 5. You probably won't be getting a shiny. Alright. We are getting stuff. That's annoying. I need to set the text speed to fast. Well, now we're in. It's not like we're going to lose this challenge. Because this isn't a Nuzlocke, to be clear. The challenge of the challenge comes from the whole Treadmill idea. You're definitely no shiny. It's 0, not 1. Do you know something I don't? Alright. You're trying to get the game 100%ed before Final Fantasy VII Part 2 comes out later at the end of the month. Ah, understandable. Best of luck. Sounds like a mighty task. What's your current completion? Right. Let's go pick up the Pokedexes and then we can actually get into the challenge. You know, I really like how in Blaze Black and Volt White they give you the bicycle at the beginning. Because then you can be on the bicycle. Right now we just have to kind of like waddle around, you know? We just kind of have to like walk everywhere. Like, it's kind of wild how like, I feel like it's easy to forget that. Oh, Tepig name. That's a fair point. What should we name Tepig? Any suggestions? What should we name our little Tepig? She will be gone before the second gym. What was I saying? Yeah, I feel like it's easy to forget that, like, there are a few generations in Pokemon there where running was like an item. Oinker, Piggy Bye. I like Piggy Bye Bye. That's funny. No, that's not G. Piggy. Okay, I don't think we're gonna fit Bye Bye in there. So, we're gonna go with... we'll go with Piggy Bye. Piggy Chow. That's a good one. Oh, I can deny. I can deny this. I'm not okay with the name Piggy Bye Bye. Because I want the name... Piggy... Chow. Boom. What's a treadmill challenge? What the hell is a Pokemon treadmill? I'm glad everyone is equally confused. Basically, we have to replace the oldest Pokemon on the team with the newest one. When we catch a new Pokemon. And we have to capture one Pokemon per area. You know, like a treadmill. Which I think is going to be an interesting challenge. Because it kind of removes the whole team building element. So it becomes a lot more strategizing with what we actually have. So I'm at least intrigued to see how this is going to go. So Pain Incarnate. Hopefully not. I hope that's not the case. Oh, that's a thought. That sounds unneedably complicated. Not really. Catch new Pokemon. Ditch oldest. The recurring leveling. The leveling is going to be a bit of a pain. I'm aware of that much. I'll be interested to see how it goes in terms of levels. But thankfully, Black and White do have, what's it called? Dark Grass. So what we can do is just, you know, use that for our encounters. Avoid Trainer's first part because Black and White has such fast leveling. Are there any avoidable trainers in the first part? That might be a shout. Not sure. I don't know, not sure if it's the way I want to do it, at the least. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, the Dark Grass I think will be like the biggest help in this challenge. Because, it's the Dark Grass fairs, I guess. I feel like it's a good suggestion. Sometimes I just like to blaze through the game as per normal, you know? If it starts becoming unnecessarily difficult, then maybe I will do it like that. I wish you got the Shiny Minccino at the start today. Dude, that would have been so funny, wouldn't it? I was thinking that the whole time. Honestly, when I was booting up the game just to double check it was working and all, working all fine and everything, so I didn't have to suffer on stream. I was thinking, what if I got it like right now on the test? Wouldn't that be like so funny? All right. So let's get our first encounter. Again, it won't be here by the second gym. It is the first encounter. It will be gone by Gym 2. So this will be a very short-lived team. Most of them will be, let's be real. Like, okay, so our team we finished Castelia with, we have Route 4. In fact, we'll already have done Route 4, so we'll have Desert Resort. Route 6, the route to the east of Nimbasa. The route to the west, that forest to the north. Yeah, that's already most of the team gone by the time we get to Nimbasa Gym. I just fucking killed it. I'm glad this isn't a Nuzlocke. I really did just autopilot there. Like, there is simply no words to describe what just happened than autopilot. Shall I refresh for a second, Patrat? I think that's the question I'm going to pitch to you guys right now. Do I just refresh for a second, Patrat, or do I go for this to leap up? Because, like, I genuinely didn't mean to do that. Are you shitting me? No way! What the hell? Absolutely not, you get the pump, do I? Do I just throw the... I'm going to. I'm going to. Can we get a new encounter, please? No, no way. I like how I'm like, yeah, we can redo encounters here. And I immediately proved that point by... How did I even manage that? Like and subscribe or you'll crit and kill your next shiny Lillipup. That wasn't shiny though, was it? It wasn't. Shiny Lillipup doesn't look that different though. I always remember in Pokemon White 2, once I restarted the game and went into it again, and Bianca in the catching tutorial had a shiny Lillipup. There's a chance this doesn't capture. See? I'm starting to wonder if I should tackle it. But also I'm like such higher level than it that... Because like we do need to capture a Pokemon here. Phew. I got worried then, I'm gonna be real. Okay, Lillipup names. What should we name Lillipup? I do love Lillipup. Lillipup's such a fun little guy. No, Lillipup only appears, on the second area. Goodest boy or Augustine? Why Augustine? Augustine. What's the etymology behind Augustine? What level does it evolve? Love Lilligant. True, actually, it's with a Sunstone. You like older people names. Interesting. You know what? You know what? I can, oh, we're getting a lot of good names here. You know what? I can pacify everyone here. This is Good Man Bob. This is Goodman Bob the Lillipup. Please have pickup, 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 please have pickup. It has pickup! Let's go! Alright, I should probably, like, put it to the front of the team, give it a bit of, like, switch training, just to, like, get us going, you know? I always find it funny just combining, like, names people give me. Genuinely one of, like, the funniest things. Okay, so, like, we could take out this Lillipup with, our Lillipup, really. That's, like, good damage. Okay, that's a bit scary, but, like, it's fine. Wait, switch train. So re-explain the rules, please? It's only when our team is full that we replace the newest Pokemon. We replace the oldest Pokemon with the newest Pokemon. So, like, think of our team as the treadmill. Are you gonna start writing down the order later, or just going to remember? I'm not gonna forget. You know what? I'm gonna get a sticky note now because you've, like, put the fear in my head that I'm not gonna remember, you know? This wasn't a thing I thought before. But, like, now I'm concerned. Like, there wasn't a point up until now that I was worried that I wouldn't remember the order of the team. But at this point, now I'm worried. Alright. You think you don't got it, but you're, like, pretending you do. Has Cahir named anything Fitzgerald yet? I'm not sure. I feel like I've heard you say Fitzgerald before at the least. Obviously there's a stream you can rewind to see, but that's just an easier way. Yeah, you're right, there's now a sticky note. I will try to write down every Pokemon I catch on the sticky note. Okay. We're not going to have to worry about the rules until the team is full, so let's get the team full up. And after the team is full, then we can, I'd need to heal, don't I? After the team is full, then I can do a proper demonstration of the rules. So yeah, we'll fill the team up. I'm wondering what the best way to, like, use the team is going to be at this point. Because, like, my general method is, like, get, like, each Pokemon up to the next level, and then switch out which Pokemon I'm using. Hey, question, what if you run into a Shiny? Then the Shiny becomes the newest encounter. And then I have to replace the oldest Pokemon in the team with the Shiny. But once the Shiny becomes the oldest Pokemon in the team, it also goes. Because, you know, it's a Shiny, I might as well use it for a bit, right? Like, you don't get those every day, especially not in Gen 5. Yeah, every second that goes by, I'm starting to wonder if I should have chosen any generation after this. Because, like, next generation, they introduce the experience share, and the whole team starts getting experience. Which, you know, would be a lot better of a thing when you can just walk into the middle of the square and it doesn't do anything. What do I have to, like, get to... I could have sworn, like, Sharon calls you over from a lot further away. Oh well. Anyway. Let's get the Team Plasma speech done. But yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine, you know? I think I might make a habit of fighting wild Pokemon in this. Just to get those extra levels. Because... while I might, like... while off-stream grinding is on the table and I could do it... the Pokemon I grinded... will eventually be replaced. So it just seems a bit redundant. We'll wing it, it's fine. You can be a bit underleveled, it just makes the fights harder. Alright. I like how we get a little snippet of the town music before N just rolls up and is like, "Hi there, this is my theme, I hope you like it." I always find it funny how N's text speed is always 1 faster than yours. Which means N has a secret text speed. This thing's level 7. Alright, I think we're going to have to tag team this. I'm going to leer it with Goodman Bob. Goodman Bob tanked that! I am genuinely impressed. Good on you, man, Bob. Alright, Piggy Chow time. Because we're going to be saying chow to this Purloin. Alright. It's lagging for you and it's too bad, so yeah. Understandable, Brugger. I'm not sure if you can actually hear me right now, but in the situation you can. I do hope the rest of your day goes well. And hopefully your lag problem clears up soon. Yeah, I'm not dropping frames on my end, so if there are any stream issues, do let me know. But bluntly put, I think this might be a Brugger problem. Okay, I'm going to quickly take the D&D dice off my desk, because there's going to be a point where I start fiddling with them if I don't. Yo, Goodman Bob is getting the level. Goodman Bob is getting the levels! Right up to level 5, I was not expecting that. It's not an audio issue. Ah, understandable. Alright. And defeated. That battle went well. I really used team synergy there. I'm really looking... I should have just gone into the next route before going back to heal, because it would take me just as much time to go to the next route, do the cutscene, and then run back. Yeah, I think it would be quicker to, get the running shoes and then come back, then just walk all the way there. Wait, can't I get a Pokeball in one of these houses? I mean, it's not all that necessary, but... She thinks Satoshi owns a dogfighting ring. Okay, are we talking about Satoshi as in Ash Ketchum, or are we talking about Satoshi as in Satoshi Tajiri? Alright. The second one. I mean, it was like bug fighting that got him into, that like made him think of Pokemon, right? So like, while I'd say a firm maybe on that, I think he definitely still fights bugs. Mother jump scare. I think the fact you don't notice your mother walking up behind you because you're too busy on your phone really says a lot about our society. Brand it as real-life Pokemon and sell puppies to kids so they can train them. Oh no. Alright. The Pokemon Maker plays Pokemon in real life. Well, isn't that great? I'm sure loads of people were getting really worried. Oh no, is Cahir not going to get to use a Patrat in this? Don't worry. I will. And you know what? Really, do not worry about it. You know why you shouldn't worry about it? Because duplicates are allowed. I think I'm not going to Dupes Clause unless it starts getting bad, in which case I would definitely Dupes Clause. But like, I see no reason to Dupes Clause. You know? Like, I could end up with like 3 Patrat on the team. But, like, I will be swapping them out, eventually. And, like, okay, so we probably have, like, Boldor and shit in, like, the final bit of the game. I just said no to nicknaming the Patrat. I just said, I'm too fast today. Where even is the... It's in Castelia. Patrat isn't going to be on the team by then. It's unofficially called Ratty Patty. Her unofficial name is Ratty Patty. Her official name is Patrat, because I accidentally forgot to nickname her. I hope we get a team of all rats. I'm sure Rob would be really eager for an event like that. It's a shame hidden grottos aren't in this one, because they could be a pretty interesting lake thing. Honestly, like, the level Honestly, the level curve of Black and White might really help this challenge. You wish death upon it. Do not worry. So, we just caught this guy on Route 2. So we have Pansage. Yeah, Pansage, Dreamyard, Route 3, Wellspring Cave, the first part of Pinwheel Forest. Just after Gym 2, it'll be gone. It'll be off our team. You called it Ratty Patty because Ratty Patty was too long. That is understandable. It is, isn't it? God rest his soul, honestly. You know? Like, it's so sad, you know? Sometimes it feels like he's still with us. Alright. I think it would be very funny if I started playing these games, specifically when Unova remakes appear, honestly. Goodman is getting absolutely thrashed by this Purloin. You believe it should only be a Nuzlocke when a Watchog is on the team. You're right, and then we can get the rest of the team killed. Alright. So is Matt Pack canonically dead in streams now? I mean, like, I don't think it's just in streams, you know. I think he's just generally gone, right? Like, it's just like a general fact that he is. Like, he passed away. That Patrat is level 7. Mine is level 5. In a battle of attrition, I lose. I assume. Maybe not. Whoa, maybe not. What the fuck? Rathu, ouch. Our rat was superior. That guy's was like 2 levels higher. He was dedicated his life for his job. It's only fitting he died for it. Exactly. Exactly. You're too strong. I kind of am. I'd hate to, I keep on forgetting I can run. I hate to say it, I think I am too strong. What the hell? Alright. A little bit concerned about level balancing here, because obviously, I think the gym leader's, like, ace is about level 12-ish. And if I'm too much of a low level than that, to be fair, like, an old lady and her fish in a cartoon, I can keep slapping myself against the gym leader until I win. Which would be boring, but I can do that. Again, not a Nuzlocke, so that's on the table. Should it be? Maybe not. I think it'd be funny, though. In my humble opinion, I think if I did that, I would giggle a bit. Alright. That's a thought. Goodman Bob might have an item by now. I hope Goodman Bob has an item by now. We know it's not an Oranberry, because Goodman Bob almost died. But I don't know if Goodman Bob can actually pick up Oranberries. I don't... Oh, whoa! We got to level 7. You'll be left with, 0.00004527 Pokeyen after that. I will. Greed, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's been going well. Today we're doing a challenge where, when we capture a new Pokemon, it replaces the oldest. Places the oldest Pokemon on the team. Okay. I think at this point, it's time to let Piggy Chow take the spotlight again. You know? Oh wait, no, we've got a Bianca fight next, and Piggy Chow will be perfect for the Bianca fight. So I'm not going to have Piggy Chow go up yet. Piggy Chow can stay up front for a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Alright. Patrat and Goodman Bob have been healed. Not sure if we needed to heal both of them, but I certainly did. I mean, if we find another wild Pokemon, we did not. There were no more wild Pokemon. Alright. On we go. Youngster Roland and his Lillipup. I was wondering if he was going to have multiple, but he has a singular one. I forgot to check pickup, but I feel like there was nothing. Yeah, there is nothing. Goodman Bob still has no items. I'm a little bit insulted. That's a thought. Is Mike gonna die? Oh my god. Ouch. That really hurt. Okay, Lillipup. Can you please not do that again? Just between you and me, I would like it very much if this doesn't repeat. You know? Like, yeah, there we go. Thanks, buddy. Glad we could reach a mutual understanding on this one. Goodman Bob also has Bite now. All of my Pokemon have them gnashes out. You know? I just do things sometimes. Items! Potion and Pokeball, yeah, that makes sense. It's the beginning of the game. You know? Like... It's just a very logical thing. Okay, I think I'm gonna use Patrat and Piggy Chow for this one, you know? No need to go too out of the box in the Bianca fight. It's a Bianca fight. Why go out of the box when I can go in the box? The box being, defeat Bianca, hopefully. They're all shonen jump characters or some shit. Why does Luffy, Goku, and there's no third one all fight people? Is Naruto not the third one of, like, those? I mean, I guess he's not. Because, like, he's not around anymore, you know? But then again, Goku's, like, presence in media... Is Tackle gonna do more or less? More, okay. If I don't hit this, I think I... If I don't hit this, I think I faint, so I'm gonna heal. Not that I need to worry about death, you know. I don't fear death personally. Me? Not in this specific run. Normally terrified of it. You know how it is. Alright. I mean, in 3-tail mode, he does bite, exactly. Alright, and now we have... Death kills... Right! Exactly! Horrifying. Okay, let's absolutely eviscerate the Snivy. Like, there's a pause in Black and White between, like, attacking and the actual attack happening. Which often makes me think I've missed. Because there is always, like, the pause between the attack and the hit. And the miss. There's always, like, that longer pause. Like, when you miss, you know you missed. Because there's, like, a longer pause in between using the attack and, like, it telling you you've missed. So you kind of already know because of, like, the queue being a bit... Why have we got so many Oda Sleuth users? Was the first gym originally going to be a ghost-type gym or something? I like how Bianca plays it true to Pokemon and it goes, don't you give me... Yeah, no, you give me a Dusk Ball, actually. That's honestly pretty cool. To just be like, yeah, here's one of the best balls in the game out the gate. We've just begun and we're already being given, like, cracked Pokeballs. Okay. Let's go to the Dream Yard before we fight Sharon. You know, that's always, like, the good bet. Go to the Dream Yard, go to the Dream Yard, collect the monkey. Do not pass go. Collect a couple of potions. That's always going to be helpful. Don't know if we need Pokeballs. We don't really need Pokeballs. I think we are fine on the Pokeball. What do you sell, kind sir? Is it just mail? No, you sell heal balls. That's interesting. I think they should have one of the... Wait, I guess that they can't. Mail's not a thing anymore. Which is a shame, you know? Like, I wonder what specific reason they had for removing mail. Like, was it just they knew that in the current day and age, people would expect that you could type anything in? And they were aware that if they let people type anything in, people would type nasty things in. What did mail do? Mail was an item you gave to a Pokemon, and you could write a little message in it out of, like, pre-generated prompts. And, like, a set of words that you slowly unlocked as you went through the game. And, like, you could give it to the Pokemon, and then you'd trade the Pokemon, and obviously, like, the person receiving... Ouch. Yeah, obviously, like, the Pokemon... Oh, I need to heal. Do I? Should I heal? I'm gonna heal, you know. I think, Pat Rat really does just have a Rat Pat name. It's got a cyst. They should really get that checked out by a doctor. We didn't even level up from that! Whoa. A second level 8 Purloin. I'm getting worried by this now. In Gen 2, there was a glitch where you can't remove it, like any mail, or just in specific situations? Alright. I think I might just switch Pat Rat out at this point, you know? Like, Pat Rat could stay in and die, or Pat Rat could switch out and maybe get to level 8. Alright. Can't remember, just remember that there's a chance when you attach one who was stuck on it. You need a... you looked up how while breeding on the wiki, you need a calculator for it. I mean, like... I guess you need a calculator for Pokemon breeding. But, like, a calculator will help. Anyway. I'm gonna go back and heal. Brendan, hey, what's this challenge about? Basically, once our team is full, when we catch a new Pokemon, we have to replace our oldest team member with the newest. So our team basically becomes a treadmill. Okay, does anybody else find the concept of this challenge complicated? Like, does everybody else understand what's going on here? Alright. It's Youngster Joey. This guy is normally Youngster Joey, right? That's not just a Blaze Black and Bolt White thing, is it? I see, you thought I was running while playing. I've had that a decent amount, and I'm gonna be honest, I kind of expected it. Alright. Petra time. It's like the starting chicken and sheep make an Egyptian cat. So it's not even like they create a fusion, they just create a random guy. Alright. So it's a bit like a relay, yes, exactly. Alright. I should probably play on set. Maybe. Yeah, I'll play on set. How do I want to handle this? I'll stay in, like, for a moment and just see how much damage I take and how much damage I do. Okay, I'm doing half, and I'm moving first, and you're not doing enough. Kill! How are things going anyway, and is the ROM randomized? The ROM is not randomized. This is just base black and white. Yeah, I'm gonna put us on set battle style in a moment. I don't know if I've used shift yet, or if yeah, I don't know if I've actually used shift yet, but yeah. Alright. Good man Bob can take down the Lillipup. And then, we get our fourth team member. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was thinking, wait a minute, if we got our fourth team member here, then we wouldn't reply. Then our next encounter, well, 2 encounters in Route 3 in Wellspring Cave wouldn't push us over, but I forgot the Dream Yard encounter. Because I think gift Pokemon count as separate. Alright. Anyway. Alright. So you give us a Pansage, indeed you do. Love a good Pansage. Yeah, I think Pansage is probably my favourite of the little guys. What should we name Pansage? Any Pansage names? Yeah, I think Pansage is my favourite of the little guys. I think I probably like Simipour the most of the evolutions, though. Simipour has a very, like, calm, chill vibe, you know? But I like Herb. Herb is a good one. Alright. Goblin. I'm now realizing I could have gone with Herb Goblin, and that would have been funny. I should have waited for a second, but... Yes, it is the green one. Leafy Monk. Monkey D. Leafy. These nuts. No! I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. In fact, you know what? Maybe I won't. I'll dangle it for a second. Did you go into that thinking of the nuts joke, or did you just think it would actually be called Goblin? Alright. Let's get a couple more potions before we go to the gym. Let's also put us on set battle style before we fight Sharon. It looked like a goblin, then you realized. Interesting. So really, you got me by mistake. It wasn't even like a purposeful get. Alright. Let's run up. Okay, yeah, Herb is now our highest level, which is kind of funny. Not really much else to say about that. Okay, we got Patra. Do we go with Patra or do we go in Goodman? Let's go with Goodman. Is this a Nuzlocke? It is not a Nuzlocke. Just the Treadmill challenge. Because I'm not really sure how it would work if it were a Nuzlocke. Like, if I lose a Pokemon, do I just lose a team slot until I catch a new Pokemon? Like, that seems like an extra element of confusion, which is pretty unneeded. He's leading in with Oshawott? I did not know he did this. Alright. Yeah, he may be high level, but Herb is rubbish until he evolves. What's it called? No, Herb will be pretty good in the gym though, right? You like Oshawott? Yeah, Oshawott is cool. Alright. That just triggers in the middle of battle? Where? Okay, I'm going to layer the Oshawott, because I think if I do this, then I can knock it out in the next attack. Because I'm pretty sure Sharon's going to use a potion. See, I'm using my genius plays. My brain is so large. And he's got a Purloin as well. What level's the Purloin? Also level 8. It's important to choose which items your Pokemon holds. Well, buddy, I didn't make any choice. My Pokemon chose its own item, and it's using it right now. I kind of would have liked to save that, I'm going to be honest, but oh well, beggars can't be choosers and whatnot. I'm going to layer this thing again just to make sure I actually take it out. That's the move I wanted to see. That's the move I wanted to see. I've not got minus special defense. My special defense is quite regular, actually. Alright. Bada boom, bada bing. Goodman Bob has emerged victorious. It's gonna start becoming legitimately sad when I have to, like, ditch some Pokemon, you know? Like, we got Oran Berries anyway. We kind of got, like, a trial of Oran Berries during the fight. Purloin can be dangerous with Assist. Yeah, it can be dangerous with Assist and, what's it called? And Prankster can't it? Because Assist counts as a status move. Yeah, Assist counts as a status move. I shouldn't give not Purloin, Lillipup a thing. Assist counts as a status move, which means it goes first with Prankster, which means if the only move that Assist can copy is a move like fly or dig, or even better, dive, because you cannot hit a Pokemon during dive, there's no way to, then you attack at the start of the turn, you use assist at the start of the first turn, and then you dive at the end of the second turn, which functionally makes you entirely invulnerable. They did fix this. Alright. Let's do some healing. And then let's go to the gym. I think, unless things go as bad as they did in Blaze Black and Volt White, I'm going to do the regular of once I enter the gym, I can't leave it. I might get a couple more potions, actually, just to back up this decision, you know? You know? Because it's good and all to be like, I'm not going to leave the gym once I enter. But it's a lot harder to do in practice. Does that mean Rathupath will leave us again? It does, it does. I apologize. He may have reincarnated into the rat, but he will not have done that for long. Alright, I'm going to leave it, you. Especially in new gens, you can destroy your opponent if you're lucky enough just by using assist, and only having your other mons having OKO moves. Oh, can assist not miss? Right. Clyde, my boy! With the fresh water. You love to see it. I love a good bit of fresh water. Alright. Yeah, let's leave with Patrat. No need to make anything too complicated. We lead him with Patrat. Fight this guy. Fresh Clyde, indeed. Indeed. It can, but when it's pulled off, it's funny as fuck. I bet, honestly, that does sound very amusing. Alright. It was only recently I learned that one-hit KO moves actually get more accuracy the higher level you are than your opponent. This guy's level 11. People never use Bide. I'm gonna use Bide. You know? Who uses Bide? No one uses Bide. Why don't people use Bide? Let's find out. This is why people don't use Bide. Did nothing. Fucking nothing at all. Which means we're dealing 16 damage to this thing and it's going to live. Okay. Oh, now it's using Leer. Oh, we're not using that again. You know, for a moment I was thinking I should use it during the gym battle. I'm now realizing I shouldn't do that. You always kill your enemies before Bide bides. You see, that's like a fair stance to take, but it's a bit risky. Because Bide is priority. Which means you have to kill Bide the next turn. I'm now realizing Patrat might die this turn. Oh yeah, like that, but not like that at all. Cool. Level 10, you love to see it. Well done, Pathu. Okay. Green. Green beats blue. You know how it is. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. Alright. Let's heal. Let's heal Patrat. Because Patrat is, you know, looking a little bit worse for wear. You know, it's looking a bit under the weather, you could say. And let's go in with Piggy Chow. Piggy Chow is such a fun name to say. Which is a big issue. Is this the gen where friendship mechanics were introduced, or is that Gen 6? Gen 6 is, because friendship mechanics are affection at first, and it was only in Gen... what was it called? It was only in Gen 7 when affection mechanics were combined with friendship, and that was only in Let's Go. Alright. Well, your monster alive, so you weren't sad. Yeah, I know what you mean. And yeah, that was Gen 6. Did I miss Tail Whip? No, I think I got flinched. Oh. Okay. Well, this'll go well then. This Patrat just doomed itself. You know, I'm starting to realize why people don't use Bide. I always remember Cricketer only had Bide. That didn't even kill. I always remember Cricketer only had Bide, and I found that funny. This Patrat's pretty strong. They're all doomed, they just can't see the nuke coming. Patrat kind. Did you get the shiny rat thingy? I did not. I'm still going on with it. Alright. What's your favorite Pokemon from this generation? Ooh, that's a good question. You killed them. Favorite Pokemon of this gen? Lilligant. I don't know why I had to think for so long. It's Lilligant. Lilligant is the Lilligoat. Alright. Helping Hand! No. Your Zoroark? Those are both very cool. Alright. This should be to the gym leader. It is Tepig. I'm gonna have to fight Cress, aren't I? Right, but that's fine. That's okay. I'm gonna go in with Patrat, I think. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. And I'm going to go in with Patrat. Just easy to run up and stamp their ugly faces in. How harsh. Alright. Heal before fight. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the thing where I don't exit the gym before the gym battle. So, because the Pokemon fainted and I don't have revives, it's just kind of become an OL moment, you know? Like, Tepig fundamentally isn't sticking around for much longer. So I might do a thing where I just stop using it. It's fundamentally a bit harsh of like a choice to make. I'll be real. But like, I just... You see, that's where the berry comes in. That's where the berry comes in clutch. When you think about it, that right there, berry clutch, that's it. Got pickup, it got an orange berry. What the fuck? Hey. Yeah, I'm not sure we're living this, friend. It picked up an orange berry and used it! What the hell? What? I'm worried about hemorrhaging Pokemon, but I think I'm gonna have to in this case. It's fine. I've got a strategy. I've got a plan. This guy -1. The worst part is this is like a team that anybody could have at this part of the game. Like, the challenge hasn't started yet. Which means if I lose now, that's just on me. Don't potion you. We're going to have to get rid of Tepig very soon as there's an encounter outside the cave. One in the cave and one right before the next city in dark green grass. Well, not quite. The encounters are one in Dreamyard, one in the cave, and then one in the next route, as you said. But there's only one route between Nimbasa and... not Nimbasa, between Striton and Nacrian. Alright. I think he's going to start... he's going to stop. Uh-oh. Okay, this is fine. Because what we can do here... This is gonna be so smart. This is gonna be so intelligent. I'm gonna heal. So once you go down, it becomes a different route. It does not. It is all Route 3. This guy's just using Water Gun. I was expecting like a little bit of stuff. All right. Really thought it does not. Route 3 is that whole route there next to like the lake with the Wellspring Cave, and it's got to be Route 3 because we passed Route 1 and 2, and Route 4 is the desert route. All right, it's starting to use Work Up, which is a bit scary, but it's still using Water Gun. Oh wait, no, that does more now. All right, we did it. Goodman Bob did it. Which is a shame because Goodman Bob, I think, is also going to be gone by the next gym. Like, Goodman Bob is probably my most invested in Pokemon at this point. Goodman Bob is not hanging around. Okay. So you're going to save your encounter for the Dark Grass as it gives you the option between 2 encounters. I'm going to leave this to you guys, actually. So, I have to get an encounter every route. Just a matter of fact. Should I get the encounter at the beginning of the route, just after the preschool in the grass? Or do I wait until I can access the Dark Grass so I can get a higher level Pokemon? Because that's my bigger thing, is getting the higher level Pokemon, honestly. Let's see why you can't Dark Grass it. Noted. I won't fight the preschoolers immediately. I guess I could fight the... No, yeah, I won't fight the preschoolers immediately, then. Alright. So my thought on that front is I'm going to want to keep... I'm going to want to get at least some training done to team member number 6, if given the option. Because I'm just gonna give it to Patrat. Yeah, we're gonna want to like put some investment in team member number 6, because team member number 6 is probably only going to go after Castelia. Zebstrika would be lit. It would be. It would be cool to get a Zebstrika. I am aware, though, again, they'll probably go around Castelia time, just after. So they won't make it that... Then again, it's not that bad of a thing that they don't make it to Clay. In fact, Lost Lawn Forest could be kind of peak. As long as we get a good encounter in Lost Lawn Forest. That should be pretty good for Clay. I've not been updating my sheet. Okay, Patrat and Pansage. And now we go... Zebstrika is a great Pokemon. It is, Melon! Welcome! How goes it? I hope you've been well. Today we're doing the Treadmill challenge, where once our team is full and we catch a new Pokemon, we have to replace the oldest Pokemon with the Pokemon we just caught. Alright. Your Petlil is from the forest. It is, it is. Although, is Petlil in white or is it in black? Right, yeah, we've got to fight Team Plasma before we can actually get an encounter here. Alright, let's go with Patrat and Herb. Goodman Bob is great. Do love a good bit of Goodman Bob, but Herb is going to be the only Pokemon... No. Patrat and Herb are going to be the only Pokemon who actually end up fighting Lenora with us, so... No, wait. Patrat isn't going to be in Lenora's fight either. It's only going to be Pansage. And I don't know. I am kind of being a bit metagamey, but you're decent. Hell yeah, glad to hear it. No, yeah, things are pretty solid in this corner. Not gonna lie, when you saw the treadmill, you're like, fast Pokemon only? Magcargo would be good. Is Magcargo fast? I never really thought that guy would be. I've never really looked at its speed stat, though. I know very few Pokemon speed stats. I know Excadrill is, like, good with speed, but not as fast as you'd expect. I know Miltank is like 90 speed and Perugly's over 100, but I don't know about Magcargo's. Alright, level 10 Patrat versus Herb. I should have given Herb Vine Whip. But, hindsight's 50-50. Alright. Doesn't matter if it's which one because it's a petal trade in the next city. That is a fair point, but it depends if I'm allowed to wait for that. Magcargo is slow, you just thought it was funny since someone named them Magcargo fast. Makes sense, you're like manifesting it at that point. Alright. Sorry, trying to think if I get Herb, if I can actually evolve Herb. Because... Okay, so Herb is the 4th Pokemon we got. We're about to get a Pokemon in the Dream Yard, on Route 3, in Wellspring Cave. So that's 3 more encounters. Then we'll get one in Pinwheel Forest, we'll get a second in Pinwheel Forest. And then we'll get one in Route 6. Pansage will just about be there during Castelia, so it'll be kind of pointless to evolve it at that point. We might as well just save the evolution stones that we can get. You can't get... Yeah, I'm aware you can't get access to Petal to the second gym. But if we'd want to use it with Clay, it can only be a Lost Lawn Forest Petal. I guess we might not even get a Petal in the forest anyway. We might get like a Sunwaddle or a Venipede. I just used a Lick by accident, that's not great. Pansage is your top 13 favourite Pokemon. All 13? Alright. I don't know, I'm 170% on I want a new Elemental Monkey. Team, I want a new Elemental Monkey. Because, like, the Elemental Monkeys are basically the Eevee of Black and White, you know? Like, there's a lot of, like, direct lines you can draw between Pokemon and their counterparts, like Rock'n'Roller being Geodude, and Swoobat and Woobat being Zubat and Golbat, and Throw and Stalk being Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. And the Elemental Monkeys are basically the Eevee stand-in. An Electrical Monkey would be so cool. Exactly. I wouldn't even mind them going, like, more out the box with it. Like, imagine if instead of getting an Electric Monkey, we got, like, a Ghost. Or a Steel type. Because those are types we don't have of Eevee yet. Like, I genuinely think that would be, like, such a cool addition. It's just, like, a few more Elemental Monkeys. Hell, they could add, like, a second batch of Elemental Monkeys that are, like, Dark, Fighting, and Psychic. Because a lot in Univert, in, like, rotation battles and stuff, they kind of focus on that type triangle. Monkey Dragon would be fun. Oh, dude, that would be so cool. I'm just imagining, like, them adding the, like, Fighting, Dark, and Psychic monkeys, but then also adding the Dragon one as a secret. Yeah, but you need to have an Evolution Stone to keep the same. That is a fair point. I'd not considered that. So what types could we get? I get, like, Dusk would work, I think. I could see, like, a Flying type being evolved by, like, a Dawnstone. Not sure about Shiny Stone, what that would evolve. Obviously Ice type with Ice Stone. Having unique trios would be fun, since you can't remember aside legendaries where we got a unique trio. And yeah, it is more or less just the monkeys. We've got a couple of duos. Most of the time it is just duos because they make them version exclusive, or at least weighted version wise. Technically we got a quadrio in the Gala fossils. Shiny with Fairy maybe? That's true, that's true. I feel like Shiny could also justifiably do Psychic. The Peach Cube could do Dark. Not Dark, Ground. Yeah, the Pete. Ursaluna's evolution item could do Ground. And Cleavor's evolution item could do Rock. Oh, let's get a bit more healing done. Sun for Psych. That's a really good point. I entirely forgot about Sunstone. Okay, we can buy Super Potions now. I'm going to buy a couple of Super Potions, but I'm going to buy more just regular potions, I think. Alright, let's be on our way. We're going to have to do that Sharon fight first, which is interesting. Oh, I need to go to Fennel. Forgot about that part. I was very eager to continue. It'd be interesting if we got a trio that uses some kind of mystical dream art or something. Since a Pokemon that uses dreams without actually making the other sleep would be a unique concept. Oh yeah, that would be pretty cool. Would you ever do an Egglock? Maybe? I mean, the big thing with an Egglock is getting people to submit eggs for it. So, the gamble with that would be, would there be enough people submitting eggs? Did she just explain anyway? Like, there'd be every chance I'd get like 10, and that wouldn't be enough for a full Nuzlocke. And while I could probably promote it on YouTube Shorts and TikTok and stuff, unless I directed people to comment, then I'd have to direct them to PK Hex, and I'd be interested to see if the average, like, TikTok commenter would be interested in that. Allow people to send up to 4 eggs. That is a good point. I don't know why I didn't consider that. Maybe someday. I'm not sure. I've got a few other plans I want to do first. Alright. Let's... Alright, yeah, I'm not using Piggy Chow because Piggy Chow's about to go. I didn't catch a Pokemon in the Dream Yard. I collected all the items from the Dream Yard, I just didn't catch a Pokemon there. Alright, hopefully we get a Munna, that'd be cool. But, I think the other options are all mostly Pokemon we already have, so... Other than, like, Purloin, probably. I guess we could, like, gun for an Ordino, but that'd be kind of cheap. Alright, let's see what we get. We got a Munna! You'll love to see it! Right, a Psychic type is pretty, bad, actually. You doing Dupe's Claws? I am not. The Pokemon are going to be gotten rid of anyway, so I think it would be funnier to not do it, because then we could get duplicates. Okay, this is going badly. I might just throw a ball and find out what happens. Alright. Hey! We got it! Alright, Munna names. What do we name Munna? Any name suggestions? It eats the dreams of people and Pokemon. Scrunches. Marshmallow. I like Marshmallow. Is Marshmallow gonna fit? I guess there's only one way to fix this. Oh, we're gonna go with Marshmallow. Nelly... Mallow does not fit. Nelly does, so Marshmallow. Which kind of sounds like a stupid nickname for a marshmallow anyway, so it kind of works. Yeah, I'm gonna have a Marshmallow. Alright. Nelly the elephant. I think Moon is a tapir. But they're basically the same thing. Like, if you, like, put a tapir and an elephant, like, side by side, and, like, squinted, and, like, weren't looking at them, I think you could easily mix them up. Right. Yeah, let's go with Herb and Marshmallow into this fight. I'm sure we'll go fine. You adore Moon in its evolution, second favorite psychic type behind Grumpig. That is understandable. I don't know, I always thought they were cool, but I never really got around to using them. This isn't really a good challenge for getting attached to Pokemon, though, I'm gonna be honest. Like, often I end up doing challenges that make me genuinely respect specific Pokemon more, because they end up being, like, such powerhouses in the run. This isn't one of those runs. Also, I'm switching out Marshmallow. Like, Grapploct and Seeking are two Pokemon that I have so much respect for now, because of the runs where I use them. Who were you growling at? Everyone, actually. Okay, noted. Oh, we might actually get to Lenora this stream. I don't know, I always find it funny because in the what's it called, the Vault White streams, we were getting near to the end of stream by this time. Right, we're also getting sand attacked, which isn't that fun, I'm gonna be honest, but let's just wing it. You know how it is. I'm sure if we just, like, ram ourselves against these guys hard enough, it'll work. Shrimple as that. Herb is level 11, you love to see it. I mean, yeah, again, like, I feel like Herb is going to be of at least some use in the near future. Not, like, loads of use, Herb is a Pansage, but... Right. I just realized our team is made up of two Pokemon that aren't on the Switch. In fact, the only two Pokemon that aren't on the Switch, unless I'm mistaken. Which would be a coincidence, except for the fact they are both from Gen 5, so, like, I guess it makes sense that I'm using them both. You never liked Woobat, it's too squishy. I don't know, Woobat's got, like, fluffy vibes. To be fair, I have more of an attachment to Woobat because I ended up using one in my first playthrough of Black and White. And I was so hyped when that thing evolved. Okay, what does Marshmallow actually have? That's my first question. Marshmallow has Psywave. Okay, that's the Berries and Intensity one. It's also minus Special Attack. It's adamant! Armuna is adamant! It's fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright. I'll leave with Marshmallow. Let's get work up onto a couple of Pokemon, I think. Well, Zen Headbutt time. Oh, wait. Wait, does it not even get Zen Headbutt? It's a shame in his evolution, Mushana is outmatched as a bulky psychic type because of a duck. Yeah, I can see why you might have beef with the duck because of that. Alright. It's gonna be fine, yeah, it'll be chill, you know? It'll be chill because... When will Muna be off the team? Okay, so Muna is Pokemon number 5. So, we're about to get another 2. We'll get a 3rd in Pinwheel Forest, we'll get a 4th in Pinwheel Forest. And we'll get a 5th in Castelia City. Not Castelia City, Route 4. Then we'll get a 6th in Desert Resort. So it'll be gone by the time we fight Elisa. Why does Sharon always lead with Oshawott? I don't remember him doing that. But I guess I've not really played Black and White for a while. I'm gonna yawn it. Castelia Sewers as well. Those are only in the sequels. Which is a shame, because the Castelia Sewers are a really cool location. Like, if we get Black and White remakes, I hope we at least get the Castelia Sewers and Garden. Just because those are, like, really, really cool areas. But I feel like we're not going to. Alright. Surprisingly it does, but we'll probably be gone by then. Understandable. Fair point, yeah. Is it just you, but even though Black and White are harder games to level up Pokemon, it feels faster than normal. The level curve is... what's it called? It's because of the new level balancing system. It's also in Sun and Moon. I think X and Y use a different one. But, like, the lower level you are compared to your opponent, the more experience you get. So it means that you're very much... the games are constructed for you to be on par with your opponent most of the time. It's a very good system, I think. Because, like, it makes it hard to overlevel, but it makes it hard to be underleveled. Except in this specific situation. Alright. I should have worked up a bit. Oh well. What am I doing as Purloin? I'm gonna work up. This does too much, it's not doing much. You wish it wasn't capped? I mean, it makes sense, again, because it means it's harder to overlevel. Alright. Alright. Yeah, but it's hilarious when you get over 2 million experience. I'm sure you could with a low enough level Pokemon to a high enough level Pokemon, right? Alright. Or is there a different cap? I don't know, I've never seen that much experience, so I feel like that's only available in very specific situations, surely. Off they go. Alright. I'm gonna go back and heal, I think. Before we head off to get some more encounters. Oh, and beat Team Plasma, I guess. Alright. You know, we'll get your kid back, Toy. Alright. This one. Alright. Yeah, no, I know you can heal in the daycare. Alright. There's a cap, but it's only when you defeat one Pokemon at a time. Wait, what's the cap then? Alright. Let's... We'll keep Marshmallow, because I think these guys are going to use Dark types, but I think if I... You got to go, it's getting late, and you have a long day tomorrow, so combine good luck. Understandable, Brew Guy. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I guess I could have got the encounter then, but oh well. Get the encounter before the fight? Yeah, you raise a great point. That's a really good suggestion. You got to go. Fair enough, Melon. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Alright, I think these guys have... Oh, don't do that. It's fine, watch. Bada bing, bada boom. Get yawned. You fool. Alright. I do really like the later gens yawn sounded like brrr, brrr, you know? Massive fan of the brrr, brrr. Alright. Now what? Now what happens? What's the... How does this continue? Like, is it gonna stack up the whole bide? Like, as long as it sleeps for? Or have I cancelled the bide entirely? It's fucked up that it's only it's fucked up the red bits stay when it falls asleep, but the red bit's not its eyes. Stacks, I think. That is terrifying, actually. That would have been really funny, though. I wish it had happened. I wish it had woken up and unleashed energy. That would have been genuinely hilarious. Alright. Alright. Team Plasma Grunt and Team Plasma Grunt. Send out Patrat and Patrat. These guys are getting really creative with their Pokemon. You know? Like, in terms of the Pokemon these guys are using, they're really thinking out the box. Alright. You see, that's what I didn't want to see. That's also what I didn't want to see. Luckily, even though we got hit by 2 bites, we didn't flinch, which means we can switch out to, yeah, that's right, I think, Herb. Alright. I don't know why I said it like that, do not ask. Did you just hit a different Patra? Why did you do that? Okay, anyway. One of those guys is about to go to sleep, at which point we can just focus on the other one. Because that one will be asleep. Yeah. Because, like, now there's only one attacking us, so if we kill it... Yeah, no, like, only the pupils close on Patrat? So does that mean, like, the red bits aren't the eyes? Because I feel like they probably are. And in fact, I feel like in a lot of official material, they are shown to be the eyes. Which brings up my one question. Why don't... I mean, I guess it's, like, limitations of how they're, like, portrayed in this one. Alright, please attack the other one. Thank you. That would have been bad if it had unleashed. The red bits use for intimidation? Yeah, no, I think in later games... Pokemon Patrat Mystery Dungeon. I think in later games, I get, like, the sprites... Let's just look up Patrat. Probably be in the gallery. Maybe? Where is the gallery? Where's the Patrat gallery? Here's the Patrat gallery. You know, for a Pokemon with all of the Mystery Dungeon sprites, they better be here. Bulbapedia does not have them. Okay, that's interesting. And by interesting, I don't mean in a good way. There are 0 images of it with its eyes closed right now, which is surprising. Maybe they are just painted on. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I've been wrong this whole time. There's a chance that this whole situation I've been incorrect. And Patrat, its eyes are only the black pupils, and the reds are just like there for intimidation, you know? I don't want to believe it, let me be clear, but right now I lack evidence to the contrary. I could check Sprite. You know, I'm not checking Sprite's resource in the middle of stream. I could check Sprite's resource in the middle of stream. Or, hear me out, I could play the game. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's a TM over there, which means we can go and get the new encounter as we go and get that TM. I wonder what we're going to get. I think there are about 2 options. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? It's Rock and Roller! Whoa! I could not have expected this. Honestly, I think Rock and Roller... Oh my god, Marshmallow is so near the doors of death. It is a Satis move. What's Scary Face? Alright. You see, that did less damage than I wanted it to. Oh my god, that did more damage than I wanted it to. I'm gonna lob a Dusk Ball at it and hope for the best. Hey! Was that a waste? Probably. Okay. Rock and Roller names. What should we name Rock and Roller? Alright. Rock and Roller's such a little guy. Rock and Roller might be kind of peak, actually. You know, maybe I should have left immediately. Because Rock and Roller. So, we've got Rock and Roller. We've got our Route 3 encounter, Pinwheel Forest. Route 4. Okay, yeah, Rock and Roller will still be here. Roly-poly, I like Roly-poly. Even though Rock and Roller is not a Roly-poly, it is a rock. Let's go 1L, 1Y. No, let's go 1L. Alright, Roly-poly. I could have gone Roly-poly. But, yeah, we'll go with Roly-poly, and we'll get... It was a Pokemon the whole time! Who could have... Oh, can you fuck off, mate? I'm doing things. Like being half dead. I'm doing important things right now, like being almost fainted. You know, I've never really considered the use of Thief as a move to actively steal opponents' held items. You're back and you see mana? You do see mana, Felix! Welcome back. Our Muna does indeed have an adamant nature. Yep. I'm gonna continue switch training Marshmallow. Oh right, yeah, don't encounter. You raise a brilliant point. Oh no, they dragged me back. They dragged me back! I was trying to go past. Why is Patrat not nicknamed? Because I accidentally didn't nickname it. I got to the scene where it asked, and I was too busy, like, clicking, touching the touchscreen. And I accidentally clicked, no, I do not want to nickname it. But, we won't actually get to the name rater in time, to be clear. Like, by the time it's time to name rate, Patrat will be off the team. So, I forgot this guy fights us, but oh well. Its spiritual name is Pathu Rathu. Alright, Muna versus Blitzel. Who will win? Blitzel goes for the Shockwave. What encounters here you hoping for? I feel like if I hope for any specific encounter, I'm not gonna get it. But Pidove and Blitzel. Pidove and Blitzel are the encounters I would like to get. I'm very aware beggars cannot be choosers. Alright. Let's sigh that wave. Wow, that one did like nothing. Why are you already awake? Go back to sleep. Is it possible to get a Seismitoad pre-evo here? I do not think so. I think that is only in Pinwheel Forest. That's a good point, actually. I don't want that, do I? I want Timber. I might yoink a Repel to get to the Dark Grass there, honestly. I'm now realizing I'm going to need Munna to capture my Pokemon, because if I use Munna, I can yawn. I can go... Yo, Marshmallow at the level 11. Psy Beam. Goodbye, Lucky Chant. I already got the luck. I don't need to get... getting hit by crits, not an issue. You know? Me getting hit by critical hit... I don't think so. Repel Manipulate if you have to. I'm not going to manipulate the encounter. I feel like that's a bit against the spirit of the challenge, you know? Like, the point, like... I'm fine using a Repel to get to the Dark Grass, because the encounter I get there will fundamentally be random still. But I feel like once you start manipulating, like, encounters and RNG and shit, I feel like you're kind of missing the point of the challenge, you know? Like, the point is like, it's like, oh, what are we gonna get? It'll be random. Instead of actually building a team, we'll just have to work with what we're given, you know? While there definitely are going to be situations in which we can kind of guarantee a Pokemon that we'll get, like Reshiram and Zekrom, for example. Let's go! We got the Dove! We got the Pidove! Do we get the Pidove? Let's find out if we get the Pidove. Because if we don't catch the Pidove, we don't get the Pidove. But for now, we got the Pidove. Alright. Good point, but Dark Grass on the right of the forest, I thought. Pinwheel Forest is split into two areas. There's the area right outside of Nakarine City, which has Dark Grass at the southwest of it, which is accessible early on. But then there's the main part of Nakarine Forest, which I'm pretty sure is inaccessible. Yeah. Yes! Let's get some Pidove names. Gonna be real, let's get some names for Pidove. I'm honestly a big Pidove fan. I like Pidove. I think Pidove is a goofy little guy, you know? I think it's just sad that everybody considers it kind of shit because it's got such a bad moveset. Alright, yeah, Pidove names. What should we name Pidove? What happens if you get a duplicate? There is no dupes chords. If we get a duplicate, we get a duplicate. We just kind of have to suck it up. Lucky. That is a bold name. Let's see. Like, it is a good name, but it is a bold name. It's a shame we can't just replace Pokemon now, because we're kind of going to have to run all the way back and be like, oh. Well, before we run back, we might as well. we might as well, you know. It's just a little. As a treat. No! Uncalled for. Gonna be honest. Gonna be entirely honest. Just a bit uncalled for. Thankfully this thing can do nothing to me. It doth seem. Alright, let me put Pidove down. Hidden Grottos are the second game, right? Yep, Hidden Grottos are not in... You know, I'm going to do a thing where I, like, kind of indent the list, so my current team should be displayed. You know what, you guys can't see the list, so I should probably not narrate it too hard. Thankfully, there is a thing here. I wonder if they did this because they knew, like, the town was going to be, like, a bit of a trek. I find it oh, it's adamant! It's got big pecs. In the arms of an angel. Let's get some 07s for Piggy Chow. It's Piggy Chow's gone now. Goodbye. You were not with us long. You were with us. Not long. You were there for a bit. As a team member, you were there for a bit. Wait, release them? I thought we put them in a separate box. I release Pokemon when they are gone in runs. Nuzlocke, this. Like, they're gone now, you know? We're not using them anymore. They have gone under the treadmill. Would you keep a shiny, though? Well, we wouldn't be able to use it. Well, let's be real, you know? Like, that guy wouldn't be usable. Maybe? I'm not sure. Because, like, on one hand, it's a shiny. Would have been nice to look back at the end of the run to see everyone who took part. You make an interesting point. But I feel like I've already committed. Like, at this point... Like, I will acknowledge it would be really funny to be like, here are all the Pokemon we used on our run. Sounds our starter. We have a sticky note. Exactly. If you want to have, like, an epic dramatic flashback in, like, the final fight about everybody who took part so far, do that in your own time. Sometimes I open my mouth and realize maybe what I'm saying is a little bit rude. Alright, Gust is a really shit move for Lucky, I'm starting to realize. Because it's adamant. It's an adamant nature. Which means that she is just... I'm not using another potion on Lucky, I'm just going to switch her out at this point. Let's go for Roly-Poly. Because Roly-Poly, like, at this point, we can't guarantee a fighting type. We might get a fighting type. Odds are we won't. Alright. Lillipup. I'm realizing there's a second Pokemon on the team. Probably another Lillipup. A Munna! I was gonna, like, do a snide, wow, who could have seen that coming? But I guess who could have, because I didn't. That was not a foreseen result. It's yawning at me. That's funny, bro. That's why I like watching you. Hell yeah. Maybe if there's a distinct MVP, you should keep them in the box instead, like Grime Scene. Maybe? Maybe. We'll find out. Depends if there's, like, a distinct... like, I feel like a standout in this run is kind of hard. Because... Treadmill. What is... What is her problem? Why would she do that? Okay, Muna, time to put some more effort, Queen. Adamant! Wait. We have multiple adamant nature. Let's check our natures quickly. Let's do a quick nature check. Okay. plus attack, neutral, plus attack, plus attack, plus defense, plus speed. Treadmill, huh? Welcome, Spectral. How goes it? I hope your week's been going well so far. Yeah, today we are doing the Treadmill challenge. Basically, when we catch a new Pokemon, we replace the oldest Pokemon on the team with it. And that kind of goes on. So the team is kind of like a treadmill. 3 out of 4, not bad. You see, I would agree with you. One of those Pokemon is a Munna. The other one is a Roggenrola, which is minus defense. So, like, the plus attack is good. But... like a flock of geese taking the V formation or something like that. I really like how every single time I explain the treadmill concept for someone, they all come up with their own analogy in, like, response. Like, consistently. Like, a solid, like, 60% of people have replied with, oh, like this! And if it works, am I right? Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm not slating it, I just find it amusing. Yeah, no, I'm not slating anyone's re-analogies. I just find it amusing how often it's happening. Right. But yeah. I just called it the Treadmill Challenge because when I thought of it in my head, it was like, oh, like a treadmill. I don't know if this has been done before under a different moniker, or the same moniker. Okay, we're finally getting Quick Attack, which is nice. We'll forget Growl. Leah? We don't really need Leah with Work Up, to be fair, but we'll keep it around just in case. Alright, Lucky got some good levels from that. Other than a stab priority move that fits into her best stat. No, let's use Lucky a bit more. Alright. Yeah, we'll go through the trainings on this route. I'm not sure if we'll end up fighting Lenora today. In fact, probably not at this point, because we've only got about an hour left. But yeah, I think this will be a challenge that gets harder as it goes along. Because obviously in the early game, your choices are limited anyway. But like, as we get into like the later game, then, is it 16 Lucky evolves at? I think it's around then. It's either 16 or 17. I know all of the Universe starters evolve at level 17, so maybe there's like a link there. Why am I still using Gust? I need to be using Quick Attack. I just kind of defaulted to like the thing that I've been using the whole time. Yeah, that's I mean, it's not good damage, I'll be honest. It's better damage, that's what we'll call it. But if it evolves at 21... it's fine. I'm pretty sure Bug's levels are about level 20, 22-ish, right? In this game. So, we'll probably end up, yeah, no evolution for this gym, but Pidove should still be around for Bug, so. Right, yeah, Lucky's level 12 now, so let's get Marshmallow in. You know what, let's get Patrat in, because I'm realizing Patrat, Pathu, is still gonna be around during, Pathu is still gonna be around during the Lenora fight. Black and White either has the biggest or the second biggest Pokedex. In terms of new Pokemon, Black and White has the most, I think. Because it introduces a new 151, and then it has multiple of its own mythicals. Like, it's got a Pokedex of about 150, Victini, but then it's also got Genesect and Meloetta. So I believe Black and White introduced about 153 Pokemon in comparison to Gen 1, which introduces 151. So Black and White is actually the biggest generation. The biggest, like, generation in terms of new Pokemon. I think X and Y have the biggest Pokedex. I think it's about 450 in the X and Y Pokedex. Because they have entirely, like, new Pokedexes for each, like, area of Kalos. They don't have any repeats as far as I remember. I guess I'll forget.
Why is Cut a worse tackle?
Tackle, 50 power, 100% accuracy. Cut, 50 power, 95 accuracy. Why were they so committed to making Cut shit? I'm gonna forget Tackle, and we're gonna miss, and it's gonna be funny. You think it was Gen 3 only introduced around 75 Pokemon? I think Gen 3 had about 100, from what I remember. The smallest generation is probably either Gen... I think it's Gen 6, actually. Which only introduced about 60-ish, maybe about 7. It's 60 to 70 Gen 6 introduced. Yeah. Gen 6, 7, and 8, like, kind of slowed down on the amount of new Pokemon they introduced. Obviously, Gen 7 then started introducing regional variants. In fact, I think Gen 8 might have had a decent amount of new Pokemon by the time it wrapped up because of Legends. But then Gen 9 kind of went back to a more regular amount, introducing about 100. Gen 8 has 71. Yeah, including Legends? Like, is that just Sword and Shield, or is that Sword and Shield and Legends? Oh, to be fair, yeah, that's new Mons. I feel like, they started introducing new forms, so they'd not be, like, bloating the Pokedex numbers quite as much. I don't know, that's why I've always assumed they've been doing it. But then again, in Paldea, they went back to, like, a pretty big Pokedex. Because obviously Paldea has about 100 new Pokemon added. I think Paldea might be the third biggest generation, actually. I'm gonna look this up. Number of new Pokemon in each generation. Okay. Yeah, Gen 1 introduced 151, Gen 2 100, Gen 3 introduced 135 actually, Gen 4 introduced 107, Gen 5 introduced 156, so I missed a bunch of Pokemon there actually. Gen 6 introduced 72, Gen 7 introduced 88, Gen 8 introduced 96, so I'm guessing that's including Legends, and then Gen 9 introduced 120, so Gen 9 is the fourth biggest generation. The top. That's a lot of damage. The top 3 generations being Gens 5, 1, 3, 9. Is it Arceus or Arcus? It's Arceus. Alright. Ouch! This Rubat's pissing me off. I was really hoping I'd get to say no more as it fainted, but I guess not. Let's go into Lucky so we can quick attack. But yeah, it always surprised me when Paldea came out with, like, a bunch of new Pokemon, because, I was, like, convinced that they'd started, I was convinced they started making smaller Pokedexes, because they didn't want to hit 1,000 too fast. But I guess in Paldea they kind of committed to hitting 2,000. Not 2,000, 1,000. They did not commit to hitting 2,000 in Paldea, Cahir. There are not 1,200 Pokemon in Paldea. Gen 6 may not have many, but you think you like at least three quarters of them. That's fair. I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like Gen 6 is probably a middling generation for me. There aren't loads of designs that I can think of that stand out to me. But then again, you don't need to think of many designs that stand out to you because that's most of Gen 6 all the same. Like, if you name, like, 5 Pokemon that stand out to you in Gen 6, you always have 10% of the Pokedex. Alright. There's an item down here. You think Gen 10 will be announced at the end of the month? I doubt it. If they continue doing the generational cycle, then Gen 10 would be 2025. Because so far they've released a new generation every 3 years. X and Y was in 2013. In 2014 was All-Rise, then there was no game for a year. And then 2016 had Sun and Moon. 2017 had Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. 2018 had Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And then 2019 had Sword and Shield. 2020 had the DLC. 2021 had Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Then the beginning of 2022 had Legends Arceus. And then 2022 had Scarlet and Violet. 2023, obviously the DLC. 2024, we don't know what's coming next, but 2025 will be the year that, if they keep on the cycle, we'll get Gen 10. But I think, would it not be announced this year? I don't think so. They generally announce it at the Pokemon Day of the year it releases. They announced Scarlet and Violet back in 2022, because I remember being really surprised it wasn't Legends Arceus DLC. Because Legends Arceus had literally just come out, so it would have made so much sense for that Pokemon Day to announce the DLC for Legends Arceus, and then Gen 9 come out in 2023. So I was like genuinely shocked to find I was genuinely shocked to find, what's it called? The new generation. Hopefully it won't be another Pokemon spin-off like Snap. I don't want a new Pokemon game this year. I'm gonna be blunt. Like, Game Freak have shown that, their current business model leads to the games often coming out very, like, underdeveloped. Like, the state that Scarlet and Violet... Like, I love Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet are some of my favorite games. But the state they released in was, like, unacceptable for, like, one of the highest grossing media franchises of all time. They need more development time. Like, or they need more people on deck, or whatever. Currently, I do not have... Like, if we continue to get, like, something big from Game Freak every year, I pretty quickly, like, lose faith in, like, getting, like, actually good quality games from the franchise. Like, as much as the Power Discourse rots my brain, it started for a reason, and the reason is Game Freak is putting out underdeveloped games. I do not want another main series Pokemon game this year. Because I just don't think... Like, even Legends showed signs of, like, with, like, how it released. At the least, the graphics were, like, pretty shite. But that's probably not a development time thing as much as, like, the people making the graphics, I'd assume. Like, I don't know, maybe coronavirus had more of, like, an effect on the state of Scarlet and Violet than, like, you'd initially expect. And, like, they can genuinely make another Switch game in 3 years and not have it released in the state Scarlet and Violet did. But, like, I don't know, man. I'd be perfectly fine with not getting a new game this year. And in fact, I'd rather get spin-offs because, you know, that'd still be something to play. But we've not had a good, like... What's it called? Like, there are so many interesting spin-offs in the Pokemon franchise, and I feel like we don't get enough of them. You know? Like, we could get a new Mystery Dungeon game, that would be sick. We could get... another range... Well, we probably won't get another Ranger game. Or, like, a brand new kind of spin-off. I think that would be cool. Yeah, they normally release around November time, so it'd be just under 21 months until the next remake or game then. Yeah. Yeah, it would. I should stop going back to heal. Like, I can wait. We waited, 7 years between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. No, 6 years. Oh my god, Patch Pack can't escape a fucking Purloin? There we go. Never played Link games, to be honest. That's understandable. I think, especially Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are phenomenal video games. Can't recommend them enough. But fair enough if you haven't. But, like, overall, like, Pokemon releases really regularly. Even in comparison to other massive game franchises. Like, big game franchises, like, especially these days, tend to have like a solid half a decade between their like releases and stuff. Except COD, well, except COD, it releases much more than Pokemon. That is true. That is true. I feel like Pokemon and first-person shooters are really the only games that kind of keep up that, like, extremely common thing, like, common schedule. Like, Mario is arguably comparable, but, like, Mario doesn't release a new 3D Mario game every year. Mario releases games made by multiple different teams who actually have, like, time to develop it, you know? Like, it's interesting seeing, like, interviews from like Nintendo in-house developers in comparison to like looking at how Pokemon is coming out at the moment, because like consistently in-house developed games by Nintendo are shown to like just be given all the time they need to be developed. You could argue that games like Animal Crossing and Splatoon maybe haven't been given that time. I don't know, I feel like Animal Crossing might have just been a misfire of, like, an idea, you know? Like, I wonder how much Animal Crossing didn't have the necessary development time, and how much it did have the necessary development time, but they just kind of had a very, like, botched idea of content throughout the year it released, you know? Don't forget to repel, you make a great point. Oh, we already have a repel. Let's buy a second repel. Obviously, this is black and white. We don't have the ability to stack repels yet. Let's get another Great Ball, or maybe even 2 Great Balls. And let's get a few more Pokeballs. Just to make sure we can catch whatever's coming out. But yeah. Honestly, I'd be interested to see another Ilka remake. But an Ilka remake that has had more than the apparent year of development time BDSP had. Because basically the word on the street is Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Hat. Like, word on the street. I don't know if this has actually been confirmed. This, might be entirely false. You know? In fact, maybe I should fact check it before spreading this more. If anybody knows for certain that it's actually come from an interview that BDSP only had a year of development time, then do speak up, but I'm now realizing that I might just be parroting false information again. But yeah, like, I'd be interested to see Ilka make another Pokemon game with the experience they got from BDSP, and maybe more development time. Alright, I'm gonna fight the nurse first, and then I'm going to... Okay, who am I getting rid of? It's Goodman Bob. Goodman Bob is next. Okay, let's do Roleplay. Alright. But yeah, I guess we can only find out at the end of the month what's actually happening. But, I feel like... Wait, level 15? What the hell? I feel like there have got to be some in-house changes happening at Game Freak and how they, like, in their development pipeline. Just because the, like, massive backlash that Scarlet Violet got, and Nintendo having to release an official apology. Like, you don't release an official apology and then continue doing things as you were. But yeah, I personally, I think a spin-off game would be a great announcement this year. A couple of spin-off games made by third parties is what I personally think would be, like, great. I guess it's definitely a new Mythical announcement. If the rumors are true, it does sound like that'll be the case. And I'll be interested to see what it's like. It'd be nice to get another movie announced, though. Again, I'd be really interested to see if this is, like, gonna be... I have accidentally repel scummed. This was entirely unintentional. But, I guess no member of my team is a high enough level to repel the current wild Pokemon. Let's yawn at it. Putting this guy to sleep is probably our best. First plan of action. I think it should probably resist a Psybeam, so I'm going to hit it with a Psybeam. I'd be surprised if it didn't. I don't think resisted even begins to cut what that throw just did to Psybeam. And Psybeam is like the flat amount of damage one. It's gonna wake up this turn, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, you'll have to see it. But yeah, I'm not actually sure if there's been a Pokemon Presents without any actual, like big news. So there will probably be something if they do a Presents. But that's if they do a Presents. There's no actual guarantee they're going to. When they encounter a foe bigger than themselves, they try to throw them. They always travel in packs of 5. Peculiar. Okay, Throw name. What should we name Throw? Throw is an interesting Pokemon to get, to be fair. Alright. Can you see what you would have gotten in the dark grass? I can, but I'll probably take it slower to get to the dark grass. just because I want to fight the trainers here. Chad, I feel like that is a pretty respectable name. Right, yeah, Chad is now in the box, so we're going to have to go and get it back. I'm glad I didn't use the heal ball. I almost used the heal ball. I was like, oh, I should use a heal ball. That'll be a good idea, because then it'll heal the throw when it comes into my team, and it won't come into my team. But yeah, rumors saying that we might get another Nintendo Direct soon as well, which will be interesting. Alright. Oh. Goodman Bob has a great pull for us. Thank you, Goodman Bob. Let's get some 07s. In the arms of an angel, fly away from it. Okay. There's going to be a new Mario vs. Donkey Kong game soon. I thought that had already come out. I thought that had already released. Or am I mistaken? I think that child to our right is going to fight us. I do not know why I'm saying it like this. You know what? No, I'll use roly-poly a bit more. Oh no, the child isn't going to fight us because they don't want a double battle here. I see. I understand now. He will be missed. He will be. To be fair, he was the GOAT. Bob was truly good. This is a Cottony. This is not a good type matchup, actually. Now that I can take a step back and analyze the situation, this isn't a good matchup. So let's not do that one, and instead, Lucky. Oh my god, it's growing. That's not great. Then again, it probably doesn't have much it can actually do against me. You know, it's probably growing specifically because it's not really got anything it can actually do against Pidove. Right? Right? Mega Drain! See? It's not got it. Ouch! Oh, it's a crit, okay. I for a moment there. Okay, don't hit that. Okay, maybe do. You can. I guess. Okay, we hit Gust. Now, as long as it fumbles one more turn, it dies. Should have quick attacked. I very much could quick attack very easily. We still hit Gust though. That's great. Quick attack would do more though. I will quick attack. Both Gust and quick attack are stab. Gust is super effective. Quick attack has a better stat. So I'm not sure if it's that black and white. Wait, silly me. No, it is black and white. Because we're playing black and white. Alright. Youch. Right, now this is an opportunity to use quick attack, because I don't think this is going to kill, especially because of Leech Seed. Mostly because of Leech Seed, actually. I'm going to be... I think I'm just going to switch Lucky out, you know? I think at this point, there's not many losses to cut, but I'm going to cut them. Oh yeah. Pathu is indeed the latest on the shop. Don't Leech Seed me again, you asshole. I actively made moves to stop this from happening. And now they're happening again. This thing has sleep powder now that I think about it. Oh my god, that did like nothing. Oh my god. Well, how about that? I think... I think there's like one main way around this, and it's Lucky still, you know? I just think we heal up Lucky. I'm already asleep, you imbecile. That's not going to do any damage. What is going to do damage if I send in Lucky again? Gust is going to do less damage now. We don't have that work up anymore. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to work up. This isn't going to do any damage. Shit. Okay, it did a bit of damage. We're gonna work up. Okay, it's growing again. This is a bit scary, you know. It's a little bit of a threat, going to be honest. But I think it might try to leech seed me at some point, which might be good. It might be bad. Depends if Lucky gets unlucky with paralysis. So we're really going to put Lucky's name to the test right here, right now. Okay. Okay. Respectable, honestly. That was a very respectable bout. I will concede. I think I'm going to forget Sound Attack. Told you he's lucky. Yeah, no, she is quite, isn't she? Like, there were multiple fail points in that plan, and she just kind of pulled through. You see, this is the part... Oh, wait, no, it's not the part where we put it to the test, because Rog and Roller... Well, we're certainly putting someone's luck to the test, just not Lucky's. Are you gonna go? Thank you. Alright. We need a faster Pokemon to lead. Simple as. Faster Pokemon needs to be up front. I'm going to go with Lucky for now. Alright. And then I think I'm going to put Herb up front for a bit. Great Ball. You'll love to see it. Okay. Yeah, we will be checking the Dark Grass, by the way, just to be clear. It's just again, on the way. I will be clearing out all opponents. I think Homer, like the Simpson. Ah, crazy that. All right. Yeah, no. How much is this gonna do? Right. Okay, then. That was an abysmal show, I'll be honest. Gonna cut right to the chase. What the fuck was that? That is a super effective attack, apparently. I'm glad I have work up. Because if I didn't, now that I think about it, I very much... No, don't you do that. Stop that. Oh my god, fucking Sound Attack. Okay. There we go, that's, ooh. Okay, this is looking bad. It's fine, because watch. Oh no, it did hit, okay. Only one more. Only one more. Even hardened, only one more. I think, maybe. That might not be true, actually. It was, okay. You'll love to see it. Herb did not get a level up from that. I don't really have a comment on this. It's a pit dove. Yeah, my team are like lower level than the wild Pokemon in the regular grass, which isn't great. Like in the grand scheme of things. Hello, how are you today? In the grand scheme of things, I feel like that isn't promising, you know? Like our highest level Pokemon. Oh, this guy's gonna have low level Pokemon though, isn't he? Yeah. He'll have nice and low level Pokemon. They're still very on par with mine. Alright, we're kind of like doing a bit arse on health on Herb, but it's fine because Herb has a type advantage. I hope I didn't knock the mic with that. I knocked the like pop filter. I knocked the pop filter. The filter. But like I didn't. I hope I didn't knock the mic. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh, it's growling at me. I see now. My attack's getting lowered. Great. Why would you supersonic me after lowering my attack is my question. Like, okay, cool. You just made like my attack very, very low. And your next move is to use supersonic. Like, that will stall me for, like, a maximum of 3 turns. Alright. Let's forget Scratch Fury Swipes. Probably. No, I might still find Soundwise. I more meant just, the idea of a metal cylinder smacking the mic probably wouldn't be that nice on anyone's ears. More than it affecting the quality. But thank you for alerts. Thank you for confirming it is working fine all the same. Okay, who am I gonna go into here? Moona's like on the back end of the team now, which I find funny. Oh, cat cameo. What do you have to say for yourself? No, don't scrounge. Stop that. Missy, stop being a scavenger. Okay, what she has to say is just the vague concept of sniffing my carpet for crumbs I might have dropped. That is her opinion on the matter. You can growl at my Moona all you want. How many cats do you have? Only the one. We used to have more, but we only have Missy now. Right. The issue is Missy's like a pretty skittish cat, so we're kind of unsure if we should introduce another cat to her. So we've kind of just ended up holding off. But we've had, I think, as many as like 5 cats in the house at once at points. So one is quite the stark difference. Don't avoid that. Or I guess do. It's funny that we're just in a battle of attrition of us just missing each other repeatedly. Missy, you better not be scrounging again. Right. It's funny though, because she's on medication at the moment, and ever since she's been onto the medication, she's been a lot more like in prison? No, I don't think so. She's been a lot more clingy. Like, she used to never like sleeping on my lap or on the bed with me when I'm sleeping. But nowadays she's a lot more willing to, which is nice. But it also made her more vocal. I'm surprised she hasn't squawked yet. Make a noise. No, okay. I guess she's not hungry. Let's cleaning up now then. In some ways yes, in some ways no. In fact, you know what? In most ways, yes, at this point. Since she's been on medication, she's been throwing up a lot less, because she used to have a big issue with it. But she's on anti-nausea medicine for other issues now, and it is helping with throwing up. But then she doesn't actually use the litter box, to the point I don't think she knows how to anymore. Like, I genuinely don't think she's aware of how to use the litter box. and only knows how to go outside. Alright, let's see what we would have gotten. Let's make sure we're leading with 2 Pokemon with actually, like, tolerable speed stats. 19, 18, 9, 15, 13, 22. Okay, we'll go with Pidove and Herb then. I keep trying to just drag them. Like you can in later games, but no. Oh, I think this is a double battle. It is! We would have gotten to choose between Tympole and Tympole. They're both level 7. I need to fight these guys. This might go horribly wrong, but, you'll never find out if you don't try. Ouch! That really hurt! This might have been a horrible idea, fighting this, but, I mean, this isn't like a Nuzlocke, so it's fine. I will never forget the only Pokemon Sword with only Pokemon beginning with C stream, where, I managed to lose. I mean, I'm going to say half my team because it sounds more dramatic, but my team was 2 Pokemon at the time, to that Corvisquire. I think Lucky's about to die. Yeah, Lucky's about to die. Throw better. Yeah, Throw is definitely a better encounter. Tympole arguably would have been good for Elisa, because it'll be a Palpitoad by then. You know, I think Marshmallow is going to be a good bet here, because I can put them to sleep. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put the one on the right to sleep. Okay, as long as they don't gang up, we should be fine. They didn't! Okay. Ouch, that really hurt. Okay, no, that's fine. Because I can do this, and yeah, okay, cool. We got Yawn off, you'll have to see it. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna focus on Herb for now. I'm gonna heal Herb this turn to focus on Herb. Because Tympole's gonna go to sleep. And Marshmallow is probably going to get a bunch of experience against the Black Belts up on the cliff. Okay, nope, you went for the wrong guy. Marshmallow might get that experience anyway. That did a lot of damage. I guess the other one just had a really high defense stat. Must have been like plus defense and maybe had a bunch of IVs in it or something. I always forget that technically in a double battle with 2 of the same Pokemon, you should be checking for stuff like that, you know? Because, like, if I were catching these guys, like, obviously the good thing to do would have been to check which one went down easier, because if I wanted to catch one of them, this might be a bad idea, but I'm going to grab this. It's a super potion. You know what? That's a great idea, because I use a regular potion. Okay. Uh-oh. Is there another item up there? I can't see one, so I'm just going to pretend there's not. Like, there might genuinely not be. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, I want to finish off the trainers on this route before we finish. And then next stream, we can start off by fighting N. There was on the cliff. Yeah, I'm aware of the cliff. I'm going to fight this guy, but I'm going to speed up through the fight, because I don't really want to do the fight. Nice. Cool. Getting Pokemon of higher level is like a... I might end up doing a bit of off-camera grinding, I'm not sure. Just because our team, like, in terms of levels, is doing really bad. Wi-Fi went out, but you're back. Great Pokedoku today. Oh, interesting. I'm looking forward to trying it. Yeah, no, I mentioned this earlier, but my Wi-Fi was out, like, all of yesterday, which was hellish. Like, again, like, Wi-Fi's become more or less as necessary as electricity at this point, you know? Because, like, I was fine, you know? I was chilling without Wi-Fi. I could easily chill without Wi-Fi. I played a bunch of Tears of the Kingdom, got a bunch of stuff done on it. But the issue is I got no other stuff I needed to done, you know? Like, it kind of sounds very, like... oh, kids today are too reliant on Wi-Fi, blah, 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 blah. When you're like, oh yeah, no, I didn't have Wi-Fi, and it was, like, awful. But, like, these days, if you want to get anything done, you need the Wi-Fi, you know? Like, hell, loads of people are working from home these days. So, like, if you have Wi-Fi cuts out there, that's, like, your job you can't do. My issue was more, like, editing videos, I'll be honest. Because I posted the short today where I got the shiny Krogunk. Would highly recommend checking it out. I don't know, I'm interested to see how that's going to do. Because it's a bit longer than my normal shorts, because I wanted to show the Krogunks and the balls I caught them in. But, like, I started off with, welcome back to my unboxing video, because that is exactly what I said before I got the shiny Krogunk. Alright, I'm going to forget Tackle, because Headbutt is just better. I thought you were going to say, like, no oxygen. Yeah, no, it's exactly. I think if they're trying to guess what you're unboxing, it would take a while. Yeah, no, I probably would. Because I was unboxing the Spupa. Timber. I'm not going to be able to escape this fight, so what I'm going to do instead is switch to Lucky. Yeah, Lucky's actually going to end up staying around longer than Rog and Roller, but they should both stay around in time for Castelia Gym. It's really going to be interesting to see what, like, the end game looks like, because you could probably predict it right now, you know? I guess one interesting question falls down to, do you think we should even try to go for Dino? You know? Like, do we go in the outside of Victory? You know what? Let's get to Victory Road before we decide that. I guess the other question falls on static encounters as well, I think. Like, because you can get Cobalion the moment you get Surf. And then you can get Virizion more or less immediately after that. Terrakion's the only one who you have to wait to get in Victory Road, but you need to get Cobalion to get Terrakion. So, like, do I allow getting Cobalion and Terrakion? And Virizion? Or, like, do I not, because they're legendaries and, like, I can get them whenever, which could be kind of cheap. You. No, look at me. Come back. Psst, 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 psst. Thank you. But yeah, I guess we can probably cross that bridge later on. Like, we've got to get to Driftveil for that. Alright. Let's Psybeam. That might hurt, I'm not sure. It hurt a little bit. It hurt like it stung, you know? To be fair, maybe Marshmallow shouldn't be who I'm training up here. You know what, I'm gonna use Pidove. I'm gonna use Pidove for the, next one. Okay, we didn't actually level up from that, which is kind of awful. You should have to decide that yourself. Yeah, I don't know. I like putting things towards you guys because you can actually give me your, like, opinions on it, you know? Because, like, fundamentally, like, I see you guys as, like, the like, validators of the challenge, if that makes sense. You know, you're, like, the judges on the sideline who, like, decide what's legal. That cut off where you finished? Ah, fair. But yeah, that's why I tend to, like, put things towards chats, because, like, I I don't know, fundamentally, like... Oh, wait, these guys have rock throw. Alright. We tank this one rock throw. Yeah. And then we gust and it one-shots. Who could have seen that coming? I couldn't have. Whether you get as soon as you can get them, or wait until after you complete Victory Road. I feel like it would be like a... I guess a like wait until after Victory Road thing would be like an interesting way of doing it. But then that would mean I'd have a bunch of fighting types on my team into like the Elite Four. Which would be good against Grimsley, bad against Caitlyn, bad against Chantal, and good against the other one. Wait, you're a judge? From now on, you can't catch Pokemon unless it's a fighting type with a mainly grey and purple color scheme, with the ability Regenerator that evolves at level 50. Felix, I don't think you can catch Main Shao in the wild. You know? You can catch Mean Fu, but Mean Fu is yellow and reddish-brown. Yeah, it should make things harder. That is a good point, but I'm not sure if like that's making things harder in an interesting way or not, though. I'm gonna heal. To be fair, Herb isn't on the chopping block next. Yeah, Herb will be here for a bit longer. Not that much longer, though. Maybe I shouldn't be using Herb. Oh well. I mean, yeah. Let's get to Drift Veil, and then we'll see from there, I think. Because I feel like... because of the Treadmill way of doing it, like, I wouldn't be keeping these guys on the team, like, permanently, you know? Like, if I catch Cobalion and Millstroughton Cave, then I have Chargestone Cave, Route 7, I think? Yeah, I'd have Chargestone Cave, Route 7, the Tower, Twist Mountain. Okay, yeah, Millstroughton Cave 2, Chargestone, Route 7, the Tower, Twist Mountain, Icarus City, depending on the season. Dragon Spiral Tower outside. Dragon Spiral Tower inside. So I guess by the end of Dragon Spiral Tower it would like be done, but then I feel like... we'll see. And then the Roaming Legends? Oh, that's true, they do appear in the main game, don't they? Oh, but that's only after... you know what, maybe the Roaming Legends will be allowed. You know, I feel like if we do it, it'll be Cobalion, the Roaming Legends, maybe? I might just go for the Roaming Legends, honestly. Okay, do you fucking mind? I don't like you. Oh, it's level 15, that's why. Ankyrum? I mean, I won't be going to the post game. I'll be ending after N. Need to change your favorite Pokemon though, because that did require a Google. Yeah, I was wondering about the pause. I was too busy talking to myself, so I didn't consider. Well, so I didn't read out the actually Route 14 Darkgrass message. But I was thinking that took you a bit of a while. But yeah, we won't be able to get Kyurem in the main game, so Kyurem won't be on the table. But the Roaming Legends will be, because they appear. No, Lacunosa Town is only post game in these games. In fact, Kyurem is a Pokemon that's only available in post game. In fact, I think there's one situation, I think there's only a couple of games where Kyurem isn't only available in the post-game. And those games are like Aura's Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and Sword and Shield. Those are like the only games in which Kyurem is available before the post-game, which is funny because neither of them are Gen 5. Well, none of them are Gen 5. Alright. You know what? I'm going to start next stream with fighting N. I think that's a fun way to start next stream, is with the N fight. So for now, what I'm going to do is this. It is Pokidoku time. Everybody loves a good bit of Pokidoku. I love a good bit of Pokidoku. Basically, it's your Pokidoku. We've got to get a fire type. Well, we've got to get a Pokemon with fire and a grass type. Which actually I believe is Scovillain and Ogerpon Hearthflame. So yeah, like Ogerpon Hearthflame is the only fire grass. No, it's a fire grass type, so I can put it in that category. But do not tell me categories I haven't already answered, please. Yes, Scovillain is the other one, but I figured Ogerpon would be the lower one. Fire Electric is a hard one, though. And then Fire type Burst and Evolution Line, Poison type Burst and Evolution Line, and Mono type Burst and Evolution Line. Okay, Poison Grass. There are a lot of Poison Grass types, but I feel like I fumbled this category last time. Friendship ended with Main Shell. Now Snivy is our favorite Pokemon. Which area of the Blueberry Academy does Snivy appear in, Felix? Alright. Savannah. You got it. Which one you got it like last week? Understandable. And where'd you get Snivy in Hoenn? Alright, I need to start thinking though. Monotype. Monotype Electric. None of your business, really. Yeah? You get it from Professor Birch. Alright. You get it from Professor Birch after beating the Elite Four a few times. I'm pretty sure you get the Johto starters, the Sinnoh starters, then the Unova starters. You don't get the Gen 1 or 6 starters because they're in X and Y, and you don't get the Gen 3 starters because obviously you already got those. Alright. Monotype Electric. I need to actually think and do. I need to think and do. Okay. Bellybolt and Tadbold. You know what, I'm gonna go Tadbold. I'm feeling confident about Tadbold. 1.3, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid, I'll be honest. Fire Electric is bugging me. Minun, that is a good one. Electric Poison. Oh, but they're more than just Toxicity. I'm gonna go G-Max Toxicity. I'm gonna go with low-key G-Max. 21%, that's pretty solid, I think. Maybe. Toxel? Is Toxel just poison, or is it still poison electric? Toxel being the lowest would be kind of funny, actually. I feel like I should be able to name an electric fire type, but I just cannot. I'll go to that last. I don't know an electric, like, what's an electric fire type? Toxel is, but it's in the middle. Ah, fair. And where's the Toxicity low-key G-Max? Alright, no, let's get that for now. Grass poison types. Okay, there are a lot of grass poison types, because there is, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Mega Venusaur. There's a big fire electric. I'll come back to that later, I think. Don't you put second highest? Oh. Not much in it, though. I guess not, because if there's 5, yeah, okay. Yeah, Mega Venusaur might be an interesting choice, but I wonder if there's other grass poison choices. Breloom is not grass poison. Oh, Badoo! But do! But do! But do. Okay, and then monotype grass. I guess my worry with monotype grass is I would put Capsicid, but I wonder if Capsicid is, like, well thought of. If that makes sense. Smallant is grass normal. Oh, not Elder Goss, it's pre-evolution. Gossifleur. .9 hiccup. Alright, and then Bellossom, indeed. Okay. First in evolution line, fire, poison, and monotype. Okay, first in evolution line, fire types. Let's go with... Got to be one of your least thought about. That is fair, I can't slate that. It is Gossifleur. Okay, so Roly-Poly isn't first in evolution line. Sizzlepede is maybe a good option. There've got to be other Gen 9 fire types that I'm not thinking of, though. Because it's Gen 9 and it's one of the biggest Pokédexes. But do I go... No, is Capsicid not a monotype? I always thought it was. Okay, fire type first in evolution line. Because, like, Gen 9 is generally a pretty good place to go to for, like, low scores. I feel like Larvesta was always scoring low, but I kind of don't want to risk it. Oh, Capsicid is one of your least thought of. Understandable. First in evolution line fire types. Roly-Poly is not it. So I'm looking in Gen 9. Gen 9 fire types. Obviously, Oricorio is Gen 7 and isn't an evolution. Mela is the fire type trainer, but I can't remember what she uses other than Reveroom and Torkoal, and the Reverooms don't count, and nor are they the first in evolution line. Fire types in Paldea. Again, I feel like this should be really obvious. Because there's got to be more. Like, obviously there's Fuecoco. Scorbunny tends to do pretty badly, doesn't it? Or is it Fennekin? Sneasel is poison. Yeah. I just feel like Sizzlepede's gotta be, like, gaining traction. So I don't want to keep putting Sizzlepede. I feel like Larvesta... Like, Larvesta is, like, what my gut is kind of tugging me towards, but I feel like it's not where I want to go. I'm going to take a risk with Scorbunny. Am I going to take a risk with Scorbunny? I'm not going to take a risk with Scorbunny. But I don't want to go Sizzlepede either, and I feel like there have got to be fire types in Paldea that I'm just entirely, like, ghosting on. Go Gen 9 for the fire one. The issue is I can't think of any fire type Gen 9 Pokemon other than Ogerpon and what's it called? Scovillain. Like, I know there have got to be more, but I cannot think of them for the life of me. I'm like trying to think of like each of the areas and what Pokemon appear there, but I cannot think of fire types. You'll kick yourself when you tell me. Probably. I doubt it's Fuecoco. I feel like it's got to be in that like one rocky area. but I cannot think of anything. Fuck it, we ball. Sizzlipede. 3.7! Ah. Okay. Charcadet! Fuck! Fennekin and Houndour were the lowest! I almost put Houndour. Tauros. Tauros isn't first in evolution line, is it though? Wait, Coco was also super low, lower than Sizzlipede? Right, Monotype first in evolution line. There are gonna be like loads of those. So let's go with. My brain immediately went to like not Floette, Flabebe, but I think Flabebe would probably do pretty well. Yamper also comes to mind, but I feel like Yamper would be a bit too not niche. So let's go with. Alolan Meowth! 0.1! Okay, and then Electric Fire type, shit. Pichu, that's another good one, but I feel like it'd do pretty high. And then Fire Electric! Like, I feel like a Fire Electric type should be pretty iconic. Which is why I can't think of it. Maybe if it was the very lowest when you did it. This one is easy. It probably is. I'll give you that. Okay, I don't think there were any Fire Electric legendaries. Not in Gen 1, not in Gen 2, nor 3. Definitely not in Gen 4. Nor in Gen 5, I don't think. The closest thing to Fire Electric in Gen 6 is Volcanion. Easy one, cool typing. I know it's gonna be a really obvious one. It's one of those ones that I know is gonna be obvious. But I've kind of looked at the typing and gone, oh, that's a niche typing. So I've like entirely blanked any chance of me getting this right up from my head. Gen 4 maybe? I mean, I'd rather hints not be given, but are there any in Gen 4? It's not Gen 4 legendary. That's for certain. No, it can't be in Gen 4, because there are no fire types in Gen 4. The only new fire type in Gen 4 is the Infernape line and Magmortar. So unless it's another evolution that I'm entirely discounting, it won't be that. So, is it... No, I don't think it's Gen 5. I'm gonna hate myself after this one, I know that much. Zorora isn't fire type. Okay, I don't think it's a legendary. As far as I'm aware, don't think it's a legendary. Gone, like... Because if it was a legendary, it'd be Latarp. I feel like this is a later generation Pokemon. My gut is telling me that much. Just cannot put a face to it. But I might be, like, entirely off the mark. I feel like it doesn't start off as a fire electric type. That's what my gut is telling me. Is whatever it starts as a not fire electric type, and then becomes a fire electric type, or it's just a one-stage evolution. I don't think it's a Mega. Nor do I think it has a Mega. Gen 7's not got many Pokemon in it, so it's probably not Gen 7. Because Gen 7 would be one I'd expect to have a niche typing like that. Unless it is, it's not an Ultra Beast. The only Fire type Ultra Beast is Blacephalon. So I'm thinking of Electric Mons. I feel like Electric Mons are harder for me to think of, but like... You've done well again today, but this was my closest lowest score ever. Yeah, I don't think I'm beating you this time. I'm guessing this is a 100% answer. You can think about it, there are 2 fire electric types? What am I missing? What, like, am I just having like one of the greatest brain farts in history? I always do this. I see a type and I think, oh, that's a niche type, and then I forget every Pokemon who's part of it. You know? Without fail, if it's a niche type, if it's like an out there type, I will immediately forget every one of them. Fuck, man. I'm allowed to give you hints unless you ask. Yes, preferably. But Felix said this was one of the closest he'd gotten to lowest. But Felix's score was like 156. I've got 162 right now. Which means if Felix's score was like one of the closest to the lowest, I think this has got to be in 100%. Because otherwise Felix couldn't have gotten one of the closest to her lowest score answers. Okay, detective, thank you. I'm like good at analyzing all the information except figuring out what Pokemon this is. I can figure it all out. What I can't figure out is the information I need. Fire electric type? What the hell? Try to think of electric ones. Like, is it maybe like a form change? A Pokemon that's base electric and... It's Rotom-Heat. What was the second one you could think of? I always forget the Rotom forms. Okay, yeah, I really did fumble that one. Shinx was the lowest there at 1.2, so like 1.3 wasn't that bad. 0.9 was the lowest there. 0.1 was the lowest there, obviously. 1.1 was the lowest there, and I got that. 2.3 was the lowest there, so I only lost a couple of points there, and then 2.8.9 was the lowest there. And Venusaur's Mega Evolution was the lowest. In fact, Badu was like higher than Bellsprout. I always forget the Rotom forms, I swear. Like, I never remember the Rotom forms. I'm interested to like know what Brendan's second one was. Alright. We did it! Just realised it wasn't electric as well. Ah, understandable. I'm proud of myself. I managed to get a niche type that, I don't know, I probably racked my brain too hard on that one, but I got it. It was Gen 4. I don't know why I discounted Gen 4 so quick. But, like, I technically wasn't wrong. I managed to get Luxray, Litwick, and Mienfoo in there. Total win, hell yeah. Alright. Thanks, man, was good, even though you conked out, as it was a long day. Understandable, Rob. I hope you get a good night's sleep tonight. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a great time. I certainly have. Yeah, this Friday will probably be Mario Kart, unless there's any changes of plans. So do stop by if you like a good bit of Mario Kart 8. And then the next one of these streams will be on Saturday, so do be sure to stop by for that as well, because we'll be challenging Lenora, N, and probably Bug as well. But yeah, I hope you all had a great time. I certainly have, and I will see you all on Friday. Goodbye and good night.